Hello everyone and welcome to round 37. As you can see, not particularly exciting. I think it's probably just going to be some militia getting knocked out. And we have a crisis of passion, which is you just get more unrest events, which I mean it's not the worst. It's it is at least short. We get new feats, fate points, technologies upgraded. I believe that's the heavy combat armor upgrade. It's quite a useful artifact, but I'm not totally sure this one works, to be honest. Oh good, we haven't seen one of these in a while, so I don't even know who this person was. Bad rations, calming, gladiators. Yeah, some useful stuff there. Right, let's try and figure out where that rebellion was. First things first. Possibly they've appeared in that zone I haven't had time to mop up yet. I can't see anywhere else. Let's quickly go back to the video. Lime Spring. I don't even remember the name of which one was which. Shoreditch, Darwin, Flaghead. Lime Spring must be this one. There it is. Blood Rebels. Rah rah rah. Not particularly threatening. Yeah, there we go. Found them. Okay, these guys have an evaporator, which is a bit annoying. They must have a second city or zone or something weird going on there. Right, first things first, we'll quickly look at the history. They have a lot of troops, but they're just not very good. And yeah, militia getting, well, killed when they try and assault a defensive position. Nobody is surprised by that. Cool. Right, CEO wants a subsidy. We don't really want to give this to them because of the commerce hit, but we also really could use those boosts with relations. So let's suck it up and be nice to our corporation. Also, the more a corporation likes you, the more likely they'll just give you stuff, and some of the stuff they give you is very good. That's fine. Military research. I think I will tilt it slightly towards actual research compared to discovery. Actually, no, we'd kind of want to get that lasers and stuff discovered. It's very frustrating that we don't have it yet. So I'll actually tilt it the other way. Similar thing for model design. Yet we don't have any miners left to be diplomacying with. Well, none that we really care about. I will leave the model design and the advisor appointment for a second, because we're, as you can see, we still need governors. So let me just quickly check. Military, junior, special ops. Ooh. We don't actually have any leaders, so we have to get somebody. Let's try. Let's see, Anika Jranite, who is, wow, a really, really good leader. She is good at pretty much everything. It seems like a bit of a waste to, honestly, seems like a slight waste to put her just as a governor, so I can't believe that leader came out of a recruit junior card. That's remarkable. Yeah, this lady is kind of crap. A bunch of them are quite bad. We don't really care about the foreign affairs guy very much. The model design guy is, again, a bit weak. But he's grown into the role quite a lot. Economic. Yeah, she can replace our economic. Because this lady kind of sucks. Right. Oh. They're so expensive. And Reese Reynos, the interestingly named lady who doesn't really have any defining traits, can be stuck as the governor. At least she doesn't hate me quite as much. I don't have enough political points to do any of the upgrading. Flag head, double check that I actually have troops there. Scoot across, I should probably have gone a bit faster, but I do. 5% of the workers, not very many workers.
Roger that.
We don't actually have much of a chance. Oh, actually, we sort of do. Let's see if we can find him. Bummer. Wow, ouch. You can be our new economic leader next turn. That is not, it's not gone the best, but we will survive somehow. Oh, is this guy out of supply? Yes, he is. That's alright, we will send him forward anyway. And let's first things first go and start from the left of the empire. Do it a bit more systematically than I often get around to. Yeah, they just can't penetrate the combat armor. You can see those caliber modifiers that they're getting there, quite horrendous. That's my rockets. I'm gonna have to use my HQs to protect my supply lines here, which is not ideal, but we will just have to deal with that.
Move it now.
Wait, what's going on here? These are shadow infantry. That is why this minor regime is behaving so strangely, because yeah, this is all about, there's some backstory in the game about the shadow taking over bits and pieces of, the shadow is like the old, some sort of artificial consciousness imbued with a bunch of knowledge of an old emperor of the Republic or something like that. Must have been a bit shaky on it. And sometimes miners just go absolutely bonkers and start spitting out some really quite good infantry. If you compare the sort of 100 defense, 30 and 40 attack, and the attack, the key things, attack and defense are the same on the attack. Sorry, the soft attack and the soft defense are the same on the attack and the defense, which makes them quite dangerous. I mean, mine are significantly better, but these are fairly upgraded riflemen. So early game, these guys are very dangerous. It's also the little wire thing to the head. I think they're kind of like nerve stapled or something like that. Again, not 100% sure. It goes over it in the manual, but it never actually explains how they affect the end game. I have a feeling that the developer wants to do a bunch of other stuff with it, but kind of ran out of time before the game was due to launch. So there's the sort of placeholders until we have more space or time to include things.
Now. Mission accomplished.
Nope, actually we just want to shoot them with rockets, we don't want a regular attack. Didn't do anything. It's unfortunate. Oh well. We are struggling a bit with getting ambushed over here. And this guy is well out of... Oh, actually no, there's another rebel unit up there. I have to keep an eye on them. This guy was out of supply range, so I couldn't actually do anything about the rebels. Okay. Alright, that's the western flank. We're not really pouring anything much into there because I don't want to threaten not the Federation too much. We're trying to maintain good relations with everyone until we can catch up on technology a bit. Right, over here, our Cataphract has run out of food, so it desperately needs to knock these guys out so it can get the food supply back on. Which I would hope that it won't have any serious problems doing, considering the odds are 180 to 1. Oh, I thought for a second it was going to be one man holds against incredible odds kind of story there. And my Cataphract would starve to death in the ensuing turn. Luckily it was not to be, so we managed to dodge that unfortunate possibility. Just checking the strategic moving there. Right, we're in pretty good shape for industry. Metals are going down a bit, but we hopefully will be able to counteract that by the various upgrade things we're doing to our recycling and metal mine places. Recruitment is going well, that's nice. Down here, these guys are automatons, right? Yeah, they can't actually move. We will finish squashing the remnants of the mutants.
All clear, sir.
No problems there. And some militia get knocked out as well. Alright, I think we're kind of at the end of our supply tethers there. Yes, quite badly. So we'll just extend this road out a little bit. Cool, they're going to be in supply. Yeah, we have the same problem here, that supply is tricky to get to. We're just, I'm just trying to grab these free folk villages. We cannot because there are militia there. Wonderful. But we can get that one, which gives us 10,000 more free folk. Everything we could ever want, really. Okay, looks like we have reached right to the end of our logistics. So I'm going to have to extend that as well at a fair expense, because building through forests like that, not the cheapest thing. Damn, we may have to extend it even further. that should hopefully do it. Ugh, something's stopping me grabbing the free folk X because its zone of control is interfering. That's quite uncool. Bummer. And similar thing down here. It's quite a distance to be building a... oh no, it's likely a new city zone. The tank can go south. The infantry, the good ones anyway, can go march into the forest. This tank also goes south. Where have I put the rest of this guy's infantry? They're all the way over there. We will just grab up as much this yellow savannah as we possibly can. I think at this point we're going to just try and nab what is available, and then that's it for free territory on the map pretty much. You know, it'd be really nice if we could draw a technology card, sharing card rather, because we do have that agreement with Bloodfort that we would share tech, and there's no real reason for me to be stopping where I am right now because, yeah, I haven't drawn a card, so I can't actually take advantage of our agreement, which is frustrating. Yeah, okay, right. A bit of shuffling around, have another look at the borders. Yeah, well, this is going to be interesting. I still don't think anyone is going to... I think the game is Bloodfort's to lose at this point, given the sort of outrageous amount of population they have over everybody else. But I am sort of slowly catching up. Maybe if we can get everyone to fight them, then that will be enough. I'll execute the bad rations card because I just apparently love to stockpile fate points.
Aye, aye, sir. Copy that.
I also better spend some of these points to make sure that nobody hates me that much. There's a couple of quite low...
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Ah, excellent, 20 points. Wonderful, bit of bribery. Never did anything bad, right? Governors could all really use some bribery as well, and since I have more money than I know what to do with... Ooh, 33 relation. We cannot afford people having that low, especially governors. And since that's our capital,
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
we will just bribe. Oh yes, sub-vocalizer tower. I will put that on Lime Spring because they're the unhappiest. I believe. I'm kind of spitballing there, so...
Yes.
Oh, it's quite a small population boom for that card, but what can you do? Right, quickly scan through everything. I don't think we have anything particularly... great. I'll schedule a meeting with the CEO because we're going to try and butter him up a bit. Yeah, still no technology. Very frustrating.
Order acknowledged.
I'll give the feds a few hundred, mostly just so we can try and boost relations a bit. Right, I'll just run through. That's right, I've got this guy kind of running interference on the rebel unit there. Okay, that's everything. Quick double check the reports. Yes, we still need metal soil filtration. Hopefully that will complete next turn. I should probably not be spending points on prospecting when there are other things. Much better things. It could be a while before we get laser guns. So I'm trying to decide if it's worthwhile to update conventional guns. Yes, yeah, it's definitely worth it. As you can see, our light armor are going to need an update once we get polymer armor, which I think is what we're working on right now. So between polymer armor and, well, let's have a look at our light tanks, which are already pretty decent, good structural score, okay everything else. Really good field test. So when we update these guys with polymer armor and hopefully better technology here, we should be able to make them to a reasonably decent anti-infantry guy. Actually, you know what? I was in the middle of updating my machine guns and the like, wasn't I? They didn't actually. Oh no, slight update to armor. Not very good considering the amount of field testing they've been through, but better than nothing. Same thing over here. I think I will update them just because it could be a while before I get lasers. Though I really do need lasers, desperately, because I believe that I'm already having them fielded against me. Right, that was, I had a decision.
Order acknowledged.
Wonderful. And that should pretty much do it for the turn. We'll look at the other regimes, the big one being Bloodfort technology. What are they currently working on? Oh my god, they have energy, small arms, and guns already highly optimized and researched. We literally have no chance against them. The gap between polymer, laser, tanks, and infantry compared to what we are fielding right now and what we're about to have is just so far that they could probably fight 4 5-to-1 odds and easily win. Everyone else is still, well, at least they have laser guns. And these guys are about to have rifles. Wow, Bloodfort was just really crazily careening ahead. Oh dear. 23 recycling facilities, my god, that's a lot. Not as much industry as I would expect for them, but possibly quite high level. I haven't double checked that. And oddly enough, we don't have the military details for Bloodfort, so perhaps I should send a few more spies. I have quite a lot of spies on them, so I don't know why they wouldn't reveal their military details. Perhaps you have to have some in every zone? I'm not 100% on that, so I'll just kind of spread a few spies around, see if it helps. One more, just make sure I get there. Capital. Okay, having that rather sobering look at the enemy economies makes it quite worrisome. Yeah, these guys are dead, we don't care about them. Oh, scary stuff. Apparently our technology level is nearly as high as theirs. I just think we've gone a bit broader while they've shot up a tech tree. Largely because we haven't really managed to get any decent rolls on the tech. And we even have quite a good advisor attached to the military research, so they should be getting good rolls every turn. Yep, okay. We're solidly in the positive here, I would think. Yeah, 2,000 a turn. A lot of it is because we're selling, well, forced selling water because we've hit our stock, maximum stock, and we get thousands and thousands from the lakes / seas every turn. Okay, that is pretty much it. So I'm just going to quickly take some screenshots and then we will see you all at the next turn. Thanks a lot everyone, and I'll see you later.